Just like that, the Arizona Cardinals' dreams crash and burn on Monday Night Football versus the 49ers. What's going on, Arizona sports fan family? Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Obviously, this isn't a good time to be an Arizona Cardinal fan, at least at this very moment. I don't know where to start in this game, but if you guys can do me one huge favor, definitely smack the like button on this video and subscribe for more Arizona Cardinals content. We are on the road to, I guess, infinity, so go ahead and subscribe it up, especially if you like this, definitely this type of content. Now, this isn't going to be obviously a happy video. I've been ranting and raving about, trying to get everybody fired in this organization for the Arizona Cardinals. And I'm hoping that this is the straw that breaks the camel's back for the Arizona Cardinals, because right now the Arizona Cardinals have been absolutely humiliated in prime time against the San Francisco 49ers. Now, in the first half, the Arizona Cardinals, I felt like actually played football, right? Complimentary football. But in the second half, we just weren't able to match the intensity that the San Francisco 49ers ended up bringing up. In the third quarter, in the fourth quarter, it was all 49ers from there. The Arizona Cardinals couldn't do anything at all. So it's obvious that the Arizona Cardinals' dreams and hopes of the Lombardi of the 2022 season has crashed and burned with this game, right? Now, I know if you ask any other Cardinal fan that's, more realistic, they would have said to you like, hey, we would have known this already, right? You wouldn't have to put your whole 100% into a season because they knew this was going to happen. Now, I knew deep down that the Arizona Cardinals weren't going to be a Super Bowl team, but I was really hoping and praying that after the Rams win, we were going to get a spark. After the Rams win, we were going to do something that's, kind of shocked the world. But obviously, foolish Arizona Cardinal fan, right? Foolish Arizona Cardinal fan. We're kind of in a situation right now that we're most likely going to be moving over to 4-7 on the season. And there's no coming back from that. There isn't. I think the only thing we can really start talking about is obviously the draft and free agency. And, I'm still going to be covering the Arizona Cardinals. They're my team, but I really do hope that we start seeing some difference, some changes happening, because I don't see the Arizona Cardinals continuing to bring the same regime, right? Steve Keim and Cliff Kingsbury. I don't see it happening. But, knowing the Arizona Cardinals, being that they're stubborn as they are, they might keep them for the rest of the season. And maybe, the Monday after the regular season is over, maybe we'll get a surprise from there. But at this very moment, this is absolutely crazy. I don't know where to go from here. I really don't. The Arizona Cardinals really obviously broke a lot of Cardinal fans' heart today. They really did. They didn't come out. They didn't show up in the second half. They thought that what they did was good enough, and it just didn't happen from there. Now, I know we can finally lay the whole Colt McCoy and Kyler Murray, debate to rest. There's a lot of people out there saying, obviously Colt McCoy is going to be able to take us to the promised land and get us multiple wins, but we've seen what Colt McCoy can do, right? Against a team that definitely wanted to win. The Rams weren't a good team, right? The Saints weren't a good team. The only team that the Arizona Cardinals has won this year are teams that don't have winning records. And we've pointed that out in multiple live streams that we ended up having, right? The only teams that the Arizona Cardinals beaten is those teams. So it's just the harsh reality of Steve Keim didn't do anything for the Arizona Cardinals. Absolutely nothing. We regressed. Kyler Murray regressed, right? Cliff Kingsbury has regressed as a head coach as well. And there was a little light at the end of the tunnel, being that, hey, maybe, Colt McCoy is better in this offense, but we've seen it, right? Now we've seen it with our eyes that it's not just, Colt. It's not just Cliff. It's not just Kyler. It's just this whole organization, just in general, I feel like needs a complete, just an absolute sweep, right? An absolute just clean house. Let's figure out what we can do moving forward. Obviously, Kyler Murray is going to be retaining our quarterback because he's still under contract, right? It's easier to get rid of a GM and a head coach as opposed to getting rid of a quarterback. So for me, still riding with K1 through and through. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be honest with you here. I think it's over for the Arizona Cardinals. It really is. I'm not going to spend any more time of being absolutely frustrated when it's not worth it anymore. We know what we have to do. It's just, can Michael Bidwill make those changes to make all these fans happy for next year? All right, everybody. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you so very much. As always, have a great rest of your day and go Cards.